Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily English Talk. It's so nice to see you again.
Hi everyone, I'm Jack. Anna, you won't believe what happened to me yesterday.
Oh, you sound excited. What happened?
Something really funny. I went to the gym and I took the wrong bag.
Oh no, you took someone else's bag?
Yeah, I didn't even notice until I got home.
That sounds like a perfect English story practice moment.
Exactly. I wanted to explain it in English, but I didn't know how to say it clearly.
Well, that's what we'll do today. We'll use your gym bag accident to practice telling one story step by step in English. Together, we'll learn to tell your story in 5 simple levels.
So, 5 levels. That sounds fun. What are they?
Level 1, just the main idea. Level 2, add a few details. Level 3, add feelings and senses. Level 4, make it flow smoothly. And level 5, give it warmth and meaning.
So by the end, I'll sound more natural and confident?
Exactly. Each level helps you build your story layer by layer, like painting, but with words.
I love that. Okay, I'm ready.
Great! But before we begin, if you enjoy learning English this way, make sure to like this video and subscribe.
That way, you can keep growing with us, one story at a time.
Okay, Jack, let's start with level 1, the simplest version of your story. Here, you only tell the main idea: who, where, what happened, and how it ended.
So, like a summary.
Exactly. Imagine your friend asks, "Hey, what did you do yesterday?" You don't need every detail, just the key points.
Got it. Let's see. I went to the gym, took the wrong bag with an old camera inside, went back to return it, and met the owner.
Perfect. That's clear and easy to understand.
But it feels a bit short, like something's missing.
Right. Level 1 is just the skeleton of your story. No color, no emotion. It's good for quick answers like, "How was your day?" or "What happened?"
So when I don't have time for a long answer,
Exactly. Just the facts. Simple and short.
Jack, slowly repeating. I went to the gym, took the wrong bag, went back, and met the owner.
Great job. That's level 1. Short, clean, and complete. Now, let's add some color. Now, level 2, we add details. Think about the place, the time, and small actions.
Okay, so I'll make it a little longer, but still simple?
Yes, this version is for friendly chats, when your friend wants to know a bit more.
Got it. Let me try. Yesterday afternoon, I went to the gym. After my workout, I went to the locker room. There were 2 blue bags on the bench, and they looked almost the same. I took one and went home. When I opened it, I found an old camera inside. I went back to the gym and met a girl waiting at the front desk. We laughed because our bags looked almost the same.
That's wonderful, Jack. It already feels more real. We can see what you did and where it happened.
It's like I'm painting a picture with words.
Exactly. That's how English storytelling works, one detail at a time.
So this version is perfect when I'm talking to a friend. Not too short, not too long.
Right. When someone asks, "Oh, what happened yesterday?" and you have a minute or two to explain.
Okay, everyone, let's read Jack's story slowly together. Yesterday afternoon, I went to the gym. After my workout, I went to the locker room. There were 2 blue bags on the bench, and they looked the same. I took one and went home. When I opened it, I found an old camera inside. Then I knew it wasn't mine. I took it back to the gym and met a girl waiting at the front desk. We laughed because our bags looked almost the same. Perfect. That's level 2. Simple, clear, and natural. Now, are you ready to make people feel your story?
Oh, yes, that's my favorite part.
Now, level 3. We move from facts to feelings. You're not just telling what happened, you're inviting people into the moment.
So I need to describe what I saw, heard, and felt?
Exactly. Make the listener see it, hear it, smell it.
Okay, let's begin. Yesterday, around 4 in the afternoon, the gym was bright and full of fast music. After my workout, I walked into the locker room. It was quiet, just the sound of water and lockers closing. 2 blue bags were on the bench, and they looked almost the same. I grabbed one and left. When I got home, I opened the bag. There was a soft, sweet smell, like perfume. Inside, I saw a pink towel, a small water bottle, and an old film camera. Next to it, there was a folded paper, a tiny drawing of stars and lines, like a night sky.
That sounds beautiful. What did you feel?
I froze for a second. Then I thought, oh no, this isn't my bag. I felt bad. Someone must really love that camera. I put on my jacket and ran back to the gym. The air was cold and smelled like rain. When I arrived, the trainer said, "A girl came twice. She's worried." A few seconds later, she walked in, holding another blue bag. We looked at each other and laughed.
That's so human, so real. You didn't just tell the story, you shared it.
Yeah, it actually feels alive now.
Exactly. Level 3 is about connection, helping your listener experience what you experienced. Now, let's repeat it slowly, together. Feel each moment as you speak. Yesterday around 4, the gym was bright and full of fast music. After my workout, I went into the locker room. It was quiet inside, just the sound of water and metal doors. 2 blue bags were on the bench. They looked almost the same, so I took one and went home. When I opened it, I smelled a soft perfume. Inside was a towel, a bottle, and an old film camera. Next to it was a folded drawing of stars and lines, like a small night sky. I stopped and felt bad. This wasn't my bag.
I put on my jacket and ran back to the gym. The air was cold and smelled like rain. When I came back, the trainer said, "A girl came twice. She's worried." Then she walked in with my blue bag. We laughed and returned the bags. I felt calm and happy again.
Perfect, Jack. That's level 3. Your story has emotion and atmosphere. Now we'll make it sound smooth and natural. So, Jack, you have the feelings. Now let's make the story flow.
Flow?
Yes, connection. When we tell a story, we use small words like when, then, so, because, while. They connect ideas and make your story sound natural.
Ah, like bridges between sentences.
Exactly. Try using them to link each part of your story.
All right, let's go.
When I finished my workout, I went into the locker room. It was quiet, with only the sound of water and metal doors. There were 2 blue bags on the bench, and they looked almost the same, so I took one and went home. When I opened it, I smelled a soft perfume. Inside was a towel, a bottle, and an old film camera. There was also a small drawing of stars and lines, like a night sky. I stopped because I knew it wasn't my bag. So I put on my jacket and ran back to the gym. The air was cold and smelled like rain. When I came back, the trainer said, "A girl came twice. She's worried." Then she walked in with my blue bag. We laughed and gave the bags back to each other. It felt warm and real, like something small that somehow mattered.
That's beautiful, Jack. Did you notice how your story sounds smoother now?
Yes, the when and so make everything connect naturally.
Exactly. Level 4 is perfect for speaking exams or storytelling practice, when you want your English to sound confident and natural.
So level 3 is about emotion and level 4 is about flow.
Perfectly said. Now, for the final step, let's add depth and warmth. All right, Jack. We've gone from short and simple to detailed and emotional. Now, at level 5, we add heart. We tell the same story, but this time it's not only about what happened, it's also about what it meant to you.
So it's not just about the wrong bag, it's about how that mistake made me feel and maybe what I learned from it.
Exactly. When you tell stories in English, people don't just want facts. They want to feel something. They want to connect with you. So let's make this story real, human, and alive.
Okay, let me try. Last Friday afternoon, I went to the gym like I always do. The place was bright and music was playing. That kind of fast, energetic music that makes you move faster on the treadmill. When I finished my workout, I walked to the locker room. It was quiet there, only the sound of water dripping and lockers closing. I remember the smell of shampoo and maybe a hint of perfume. There were 2 blue gym bags on the bench. They looked exactly the same. I was tired and I didn't pay attention. So I took one, zipped it up, and left. When I got home, I put the bag down and opened it. Inside, I saw a pink towel, a bottle, and an old film camera. It wasn't mine. And in that moment, I froze. I thought, oh no, what have I done?
You must have panicked.
A little, yes. I felt so bad. But then I looked closer at the camera. It was a small, old film camera, the kind people used before smartphones. Next to it, there was a folded piece of paper. I opened it carefully. Inside was a small, hand-drawn picture. A night sky full of stars and a moon in the corner. It looked peaceful, and somehow it made me smile. So I quickly packed everything again and ran back to the gym. The evening air was cold, and I could see my breath as I ran. When I arrived, the trainer was still there. He said, "Oh, you came back. The girl with the blue bag came twice. She's just outside." I turned around, and there she was. She looked a little worried, holding another blue bag in her hands. I smiled and said, "I think we switched bags."
That must have been a funny moment.
It was. We both laughed. She said, "I wondered why my towel smelled like men's shampoo." We laughed again, and it felt light. Just a small human mistake that turned into something good. The next day, I brought a small gift, a new roll of film for her camera. When I gave it to her, she smiled and handed me something. It was the same drawing, the night sky. But this time she wrote under it, "Thank you for being kind." That moment stayed with me because it reminded me sometimes a small mistake can lead to a warm connection. We live fast, we rush, but when we stop and share a moment, we really see each other.
That's beautiful, Jack. That's what level 5 is about. Not just what happened, but why it matters. You turned a simple mistake into something meaningful.
Yeah, I guess it's about slowing down and noticing people, not just things. Stories are like that too, right? When we tell them slowly, they connect us.
Exactly. And when you speak from your heart, your English becomes natural and people listen. Because it's not about perfect grammar. It's about being real. Let's review, Jack. We practiced telling one story in 5 levels. Each level added something new.
Right. In level 1, I just said what happened quickly. In level 2, I added small details and actions. In level 3, I opened my senses, what I see, hear, smell, or feel. In level 4, I practiced connecting ideas smoothly, like real conversation. And in level 5, I connected heart to heart, the emotional side of English. This is what makes storytelling powerful.
It's like learning to play a song. First, you play the notes, then you add rhythm, then emotion, and finally, it becomes music. Exactly. And your voice is the instrument. Their conversation slows down. You can feel the comfort of learning something meaningful, not just words, but human connection. So, for everyone watching, let's make this practical. Here's how you can practice at home. Step 1. Choose one short story from your real life. Something simple, like what happened today, or a funny mistake you made. Step 2. Tell it in level 1. Just say the main idea, who, where, what happened, and how it ended. Step 3. Tell it again with small details. Where were you? What did you do? What did you see? Step 4. Add your feelings and senses. Did you feel nervous, happy, tired, surprised? What could you hear or smell? Step 5. Make it flow with linking words. When, while, because, so, then. After that. These words make your story sound natural. And finally, add warmth and reflection. What did you learn? How did it change you? Even a small story can have meaning.
And don't forget to record yourself. When you listen to your own voice, you notice how you sound, and that helps you improve faster.
Yes. Listen, repeat, and speak slowly. The goal isn't to sound perfect. It's to sound real.
You know, Anna, before this lesson, I thought telling a story meant speaking fast, using big words, trying to impress people.
And now?
Now, I think it's about slowing down. When you slow down, people listen. They feel safe. They feel like you're talking to them, not at them.
That's a beautiful thought, Jack. Storytelling is about sharing, not showing off. And that's what we want everyone watching to remember. The narrator is now longer and slower and has more depth. It can be heard in the stillness and warmth of each sentence, as if attention is being paid to each word. So, dear friends, if you want to speak English more naturally, start with one story, a small one. Tell it again and again, each time adding more life, more detail, more heart. Because the goal is not to memorize English, it's to feel it, to use it like your second heartbeat.
And remember, every mistake is part of your story. Every tribe makes you braver. Every story makes you stronger.
Yes, and one day you'll look back and realize you didn't just learn English, you learned how to express yourself. The narrator can now be heard with a deep warmth in a personable manner. It is a close and intimate tone, as if they are right there with you, warm and encouraging. When you talk to yourself, you start to sound natural. That's how you build confidence. one small story at a time. See you next time here on Daily English Talk. Keep building your stories, one layer at a time.
Bye, everyone. Keep speaking, keep smiling.